In a few weeks, the foreign surveillance law, which allowed the illegal spying of former Trump campaign advisor Carter Page, is up for renewal. And One America's Hines sits down with Page to talk about FISA renewal and has this from Washington.
Talk a little bit about where the state of FISA is now and what needs to change.
There are a lot of major open questions, John, just looking at the massive Durham report and all the terrible implications of what was exposed in December of last year. A lot of these steps are now being taken to try to dig into some of those details, the terrible abuses which were exposed, and figure out a pathway forward for our country.
So how do you go back and fix FISA when it appears that the people at the top of the food chain were actually the ones who were culpable for some of these abuses?
Well, I think you're portraying it in the right way, but I think it actually extends even deeper in terms of some of the original origins of this abuse. And as has been disclosed, going back, we just had the 2-year anniversary of the historic what's known as the Nunez Memo, what Chairman Devin Nunez of the House Intelligence Committee exposed in terms of the abuse of process in the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court based on these false news reports which were circulated by these opposition research consultants of the Democratic National Committee and their agents. I think what we saw with the Horowitz report in December of 2019 is really the tip of the iceberg, particularly in the context of these terrible abuses which started occurring within 2016, which was really a terrible election interference campaign run by the Democratic National Committee and their agents and their allies within the Obama administration.
Congress created the FISA Court. The FISA law created the FISA Court. Should Congress eliminate FISA?
Being a source and an ally of the U.S. intelligence community, I think they do some essential work, and there's a lot of great people working hard and risking their lives behind the scenes every day. I think that needs to continue, but I think there do need to be some safeguards to prevent what happened to the Trump administration, the Trump campaign, and the Trump transition team with these terrible abuses. I think this was really a historic series of events where you have this terrible election interference with really false statements being made against President Trump, myself, and other supporters of the Trump movement.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.